No matter what school you go to, who you are, or what grade you're in, there are always the same types of students. You might be one of them. You might be all of them, at different times. Let's break down the most common types of students you'll see in every classroom. The overachiever. The overachiever doesn't just wake up early, they wake up motivated. They have color-coded notes, 5 highlighters, and a planner that's actually filled out. They don't ask, is this graded? They ask, can I do extra credit? Teachers love them, classmates respect them, and secretly hate them. They're already thinking about college, scholarships, and a future nobody else is ready for yet. Sometimes they burn out, sometimes they don't. But one thing is guaranteed, they're always prepared. Tomorrow guy. Tomorrow guy is relaxed. Too relaxed. Deadlines don't scare them, because tomorrow exists. They know they should start early, they just don't feel like it yet. They're not lazy, they're optimistic. The problem is, tomorrow keeps turning into today. And today comes with stress, regret, and the words, why didn't I start earlier? The silent brain. The silent brain is always watching. They don't talk much. They don't interrupt. They don't need attention. But when the teacher asks a hard question, they already know the answer. They don't rush. They don't panic. They think first, then speak. And when they do, the whole class goes quiet. The class clown. The class clown's main subject is entertainment. They can turn any situation into a joke. They know exactly when to speak and choose the worst possible moment. They make people laugh even when the teacher says stop. Sometimes it's a distraction. Sometimes it's a blessing. Because without them, school would feel way longer. The bare minimum. Bare minimum student has one goal: pass. Not impress, not stand out. Just pass. They calculate effort like math. If 60% passes, why aim for 100? They don't fail, they don't excel. They survive just enough to be considered passing. Last minute. The last minute student lives on adrenaline. They don't feel productive until panic hits. Once the deadline is close, they turn into a machine. No distractions, no sleep, just survival mode. Somehow, they always finish. Social butterfly. The social butterfly's real class is networking. They know people in every hallway. They don't walk to class, they stop 5 times on the way. Group projects? They already have a team. They might forget homework, but they'll never forget a name. Why am I here? The why am I here student is physically present, but mentally somewhere else. They stare at the clock like it owes them money. They don't hate school, they're just exhausted. Every day feels the same. They're counting minutes, not learning lessons. Most people aren't just one type. You change depending on the class, the teacher, or how much sleep you got. So the real question isn't who you are. It's who you are today.